Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Gamecocks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Gets it all the way out to the 42. What a nice job on that return. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Daniels. That's caught. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back and leaves it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Noles in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Never getting stopped on that second down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They go right back to him. Pulled down for the tackle.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal, though, David. First drive of the game, you want to pay it off and just put some points up on it.
Well, and see, I'd go for the touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards, even if I get stopped. I'm starting this game aggressive.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field this way. They're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football. Just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they will.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Rushes on him, and it's a sack.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Made a defender miss. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He'll take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
Off play action. Wiggles free. Floating away. He's not afraid to go deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wide receiver. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Beck's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown Seminoles! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
The run inside. It's Fuller. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got a man. It's Sellers. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Gamecocks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Sellers. Got his man. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Running inside. It's Fuller. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Play fake, Sellers. Bringing the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Got a man. It's Tuggle. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Sellers to the air again. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down.
He's going to take a shot. Upstairs to make the catch. He is in. Touchdown, Florida State.
We got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QB's
Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. To the air, it's Daniels. Wasting no time taking a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good. Inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Looking for space. It's Morrow. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Texas A&M going quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Hauls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all some.
Trying to get behind the defense. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
This defense knew coming in that the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here's Reed to throw. Catch in the middle. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Texas A&M going up-tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Pulls it in. It's Horton. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Aggie! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the point after is good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it to the right. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
Unloads it downfield. He's got it down the field. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Texas A&M going quickly. Looking for a huge play. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Florida State Seminoles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's got great speed. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Send the tight end in motion.
Booster.
Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. He's got the back in the middle.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Runs through the tackle. Here's a little room there. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
Man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second, so they realize.
Unleashes one deep. Caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And this offense proves on this opening drive, they are going to take shots. They find the big wide receiver out right. Dude, the go route is one of the hardest routes to defend. They throw it up. Their guy makes the play and gets the touchdown. This offense strikes first.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Sellers through the noise. Makes the catch. Snags it, and he's open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Makes the grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Sellers. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Takes the easy completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They're working that left side. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Knocked down inside the red zone, and they pick it up on 4th down to keep this drive moving. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator.
He's going for the goal line. And he broke.
full-site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Florida State Seminoles against the Auburn Tigers.
EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Thank you, guys. I did check in with the Auburn head coach before the game. This is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
Away to get us going here. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Daniels. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. They're going to run it here. Eludes a tackle. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator, and then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an act.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolves. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
That's caught. It's Cobb. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
I used the stiff arm there. Defense wouldn't buy it to get him down for just a short gain. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch.
He's got space. He goes out of bounds, but goes just outside the 10.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice game here.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Oh, it's incomplete, a rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
First play of the drive now from the 25. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
To throw, it's Daniels. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Back-to-back deep shots. And they will score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big game. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved. Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Back to pass. It's Brown. Pass rush closing in, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And the back gets the football. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball into the red zone.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Touchdown, Florida State. Back for a touchdown.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
This offense building into 3rd down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The key to this concept is the tight end running through the middle of the defense. That's what clears out the middle of the field. So as the quarterback is finding the back out of the backfield on the angle route, watch out for the tight end right down the middle later in the game.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They mix it up with a run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Brown. On the move now. Contact as he let the ball go. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. And FSU will now spend their 2nd timeout now. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settled in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And now Florida State calls their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. To the air, it's Daniels. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Caught in the backfield. It's Eccles. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Oh, escapes the tackle. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Auburn.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these 2-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Handoff to the left. Running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Fires it on the move. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got a crease. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing...
Touchdown, Knowles. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots with this offense today. So can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. To throw, it's Brown. Looking to scramble now. That's the 45. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They open the 4th by going to the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Trying to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. The Tigers go back on top. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Breaks into the clear. Who's in the clear? They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. They go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Caught in the end zone. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Dropping back, it's Brown. Caught over the middle, it's Washington. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Beautiful job on this set of downs by this offense, getting themselves into a short yardage 3rd and 2 situation, and then they're able to convert and stay on the field. This offense has done a nice job all day long, and they continue to do that, in particular on 1st and 2nd down.
And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them.
Touchdown, Auburn. Great catch when they desperately needed it. The Tigers go back on top. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Leaning on the run game here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now Auburn will spend their 2nd timeout. Chance to strategize for the 2nd down play. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Now the Tigers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
And the Noles will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Fires quickly to the left. Catch made down inside the 25. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Snags the quick throw. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Back in motion now, and it's a direct snap. It tests the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. To bootleg here, bringing pressure. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. He escapes the pocket. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, not taking a knee is certainly a choice there. Run it in. That's going to make for a salty handshake here between these 2 head coaches. Hawley, heads up. Let's see what goes on after the game.
And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.